Hello guys, welcome back to the Megacy Sports channel. It's your boy 2Kid, or you can call me by my Instagram name, Super Mega. You already know, I got two different names. So if you want to call me by either of those names, feel free, bruh. Feel free. Hey, yo, welcome back. If you're tuning in here for the first time, subscribe. And if you're already a member of the channel, thank you very much for the love and support. You guys are truly outstanding, to be honest. Even though we got 917 subscribers, we got a pause right there. Let's get to 1,000. Let's grow together, because I'm planning to make this channel bigger, man. We're gonna react to whatever sport activity, whether it's the WWE or football or anything. If you have suggestions, comment them down in the comment section. If you're new here, let's create a legacy on this platform. And ladies and gentlemen, today we're gonna take a look at this video which says 15 most brutal fouls in football. Before we get started, to be honest, if there is any brutal foul that you remember in your lifetime, you can comment down in the comment section. But the one that I truly remember was in February 27th 2010. I hope you don't, if you're an Arsenal fan, you already know what I'm talking about right now. And if you're not an Arsenal fan, you don't know what I'm talking about right now. Let me just briefly explain what happened in February 27th 2010. It was at the Emirates. You know, it was at the Emirates, and Ryan Shawcross, a player from Stoke City, he was a defender back then, and he's a legend, to be honest. I loved him as a defender. He tackled, he lunged on to Aaron Ramsey brutally and broke his leg back in 2010. And that challenge on Ramsey from Ryan Shawcross almost ended Ramsey's career. That's why to this day, Aaron Ramsey is not fond of Ryan Shawcross anyhow. So that's the challenge that I'll never forget. I was actually 9 years old back then, and I saw that challenge. It was excruciating to watch, to be honest. And if there is any brutal foul you remember in your lifetime, you can comment down in the comment section. Maybe we can communicate on the comment section. We can start like a conversation together, whether we both remember it or not. And without further ado, let's get this video going. Let's get it started. You already know, yeah?
Here are the 15 most brutal fouls in the history of
that one on
football.
Xabi Alonso was brutal.
That is a booking.
Number 15. At number 15, the foul was committed by a player normally
Muller.
known for being a good
On
guy.
Mazraoui.
It was in the final match of the group
On
stage
Mazraoui
of the
against
2018
Ajax.
UEFA
Was it Mazraoui,
Champions
though?
League. Bayern Munich versus Ajax Amsterdam. Both teams were giving their all, and they each scored a goal.
This was a
However, in
good
the
game, though.
75th minute, chaos erupted
Was it
on the
Mazraoui?
Ajax bench.
Tagliafico, I think.
Muller attempted
Yeah,
to
it was
reach a long
Tagliafico.
pass
Thank
with
you
a
very
high
much.
kick
Yeah,
and
I still
didn't see
remember
the
him.
Ajax player who wanted to head the ball.
Oh, that was a
The Bayern
crunching
player
challenge, bro. That
directly
was a straight
Tagliafico
red.
in the forehead with his
Oh,
boot studs,
oh, that is
causing a
nasty.
laceration.
Damn.
Tagliafico had to receive medical
Ah,
treatment
that
on
was
the field,
totally nasty, man.
but luckily he was able to continue
thank
and finish
goodness.
the match.
He's
Muller,
okay.
on the other hand, was shown a red
That's
card
a straight
and had to
red,
take
bro.
an early shower.
We ain't thinking twice
The
about
foul
that
was
one.
quite violent but unintentional. However, our top 3 fouls, without a doubt, are
Roy
brutal.
Keane.
Number 14. In the 1990 World Cup held in Italy, Cameroon surprised
I'm not familiar
everyone
with
by
this
beating
one.
the defending champions Argentina 1-0 in the opening match.
I'm definitely
But there
not
was a
familiar with
scene
this
from
foul.
that game that the football world will never forget. Just before the end of the match, there was one last counterattack by Claudio Caniggia. During that tackle, even his shoe flew off. Massing was directly sent off, and this foul was considered one of the worst in World Cup history.
Bruh, that is one of
Indeed,
the worst for
football is
real.
pure emotion, and in some cases, tempers flare
Damn,
up
Graziano
quickly.
Pella?
Number 13. Our next foul is committed by a player known mainly for his aggressive
Pepe.
defending and unsportsmanlike
Pepe.
conduct. In the quarterfinals of the Spanish Copa del Rey, Barcelona with superstar Messi played against their arch rivals Real Madrid. Messi's run towards the goal, as usual, could only be stopped by a foul.
There is only one way to
While
stop
Messi was
Messi
on
is
the
that to
ground,
foul
Pepe
him.
did
I
this.
remember this. This was stupid from
He stepped
Pepe,
on his
bro.
hand. Messi screamed
That was
in pain,
absolutely
and
stupid
Barcelona
from
went
Pepe.
mad, rightfully so. The referee didn't see it, and there was no video-assisted referee.
That is worthy of a red card, to be honest. That is cynical from him. Why would you step on the goal? Are you mad? Are you mad, bro? Why would Pepe do this? I don't understand, bro. I remember this game. Well, he tackled him first. Then when Messi sat down complaining, he acted like he didn't see his fingers and stepped on them. To be honest, this made me mad back then, to be honest. It made me... I was raging. I wasn't taking this lightly, to be honest. That deserves the red card. That was a cynical one. Anyways, let's keep moving, you understand?
At that time, so Pepe didn't receive a foul.
That's
Messi,
a
on the
red,
other
though.
hand, was able to continue playing and scored the winning goal against Real.
Eric
After the match,
Abidal.
Pepe apologized, claiming it was
Yeah, you have to
unintentional.
apologize.
Sorry,
That was
Pepe, but it
stupid.
looked anything but accidental.
That was not
Number 12.
accidental though.
The next foul didn't even result in a yellow or red card, although this tackle nearly killed the other player. In 1988, Rangers were
Was he-
playing against Steaua Bucharest.
Was his
The
knee
Scottish team was known for
dislocated
their
or
rough
what?
Style of play, but Grame Souness went a bit far.
Graham Souness.
That is a booking.
What the fuck? That was
Reckless
nasty.
and dangerous. 40 years
Oh my
ago,
God.
The studs on the boots were made of iron, not plastic.
Oh,
The player who suffered
damn.
the foul had to undergo surgery, and in the
Ah.
hospital he discovered how serious the situation was. One of his lymph nodes had burst, which could have endangered his life. Fortunately, everything turned out well, and Graham didn't even receive a card
Graham
for his
Souness.
ugly foul. Number 11.
Is this the Graham Souness who hates Paul Pogba? He always talks about Paul Pogba's in his interviews. This guy hates him though. I don't know why. I don't know what Pogba did to him, but I think Graham Souness is the one who committed this foul. I think so. Yeah. Am I right? If I'm wrong, you can comment down in the comment section, and I apologize for pausing. But this is just me. You know, I like doing this. I like talking too much. You know, I want to interact with you guys down in the comment section, and you know, let's go. Let's keep moving. Yeah.
But let's stay in England. The Premier League is known to be a bit more physical, and John Terry was known to be one of the toughest
Yeah,
defenders.
John Terry, man.
However, this tackle
Our
knocked
GOAT
him out
defender.
cold. It was the final phase of a League Cup match between Chelsea and Arsenal,
Was
and the
this-
score was tied at 1-1. Chelsea earned a corner, and
Was
Terry
this Wembley?
wanted to show off his
What
heading
stadium is
skills.
this?
They haven't cleared it. Oh,
Oh, what
Abu
happened there?
Dhabi wanted to kick the ball away from the goal, and Terry attempted a header at the same time.
Ew.
It was not a good combination.
You can
Terry
get a
swallowed
concussion
his
from
tongue,
that one.
stopped breathing for a short period, and had to
Ah.
be treated on the field. Fortunately, he recovered, but had no memory of
Wow.
the incident. At
He
least
had no
Teddy
memory of the
Nzongo
incident.
scored the winning
If that
goal,
was me,
making Chelsea
I
the
would never
winner of
forget
the
that
match.
one. If
Number
that was
10.
me, I'm never
The
forgetting
foul in the
anything.
next match also occurred during an important encounter and almost sparked a brawl between the two teams.
El
We're
Clasico. Back then, the
in Spain,
Clasico was
2011
just
Spanish
goated, man.
Super Cup match
Ronaldo
between
versus
Real Madrid
Messi.
and Barcelona.
No one can
Remember
top
Pepe?
that. No game can top that
Barcelona
game.
was leading 3-2, and it was already the last minutes of extra time when Marcelo had no chance of recovering the ball and brutally lunged at Fabregas from behind.
Oh. Wait,
Pure
what were you
frustration.
thinking,
Straight
bro?
red card in the ensuing
Marcelo,
scuffle. Mourinho
we
pitched
don't know
the
you
ear
from
of the
your
Barca
challenges.
coach,
We know you
DK
from
Ozil
your
pushed each other,
silky
and
play,
yes,
but
there was a
not
lot of confusion.
this type of play, though.
Pinto, David Villa, Marcelo, and Ozil all received red cards and had to watch the final seconds from outside the
Ooh.
field.
It was a
Number
crazy
9.
ending to the game.
Axel Witsel was an important player for Dortmund in recent years, but when he was
I
making
remember
a name for
Witsel.
himself in 2009, he was involved in one of the worst fouls, and some even called for his ban from professional football.
What
At the time,
happened?
the young Witsel played for the Standard Liège. He was
Standard
part of
Liège.
Belgium's golden generation, and top
Not
clubs
Liège,
from around the
it's
world
Standard
had their eyes
Liège.
on him. But then, during a match
Correction.
against Anderlecht, this happened.
bijna van Suarez, dat scheelde niet veel. Hila. Zielinski, Witsel.
Can we zoom
Witsel
on that
broke
one?
The opponent's leg, received a red
Ah!
card, and was suspended for 8 minutes.
Oh,
He
what?
continued to claim it was all unintentional.
Oh my
but with
God.
The next incident,
Oh,
the
oh my
perpetrator of
days.
the foul won't be able to escape.
Oh.
Simply brutal.
Did he just turn his
Number 8.
ankle like this on
It's
the other
final
side?
Of the 2010 FIFA
Oh
World
my
Cup in
God,
South
bro.
Africa.
Oh,
The
yeah,
Netherlands
Nigel
with
de Jong.
Arjen Robben faced the
I remember
Spanish
this,
tiki-taka
back in
of
2010.
Iniesta and Xavi. It's the 28th minute and the score is 0-0.
Nigel de Jong on
when
Xabi
Nigel
Alonso.
de Jong turns into a kung fu fighter against Xabi Alonso.
Oh. Straight on the chest. He was on the
It's
chest.
understandable that the Spanish players were furious with the referee because the Englishman, Howard Webb, only showed a yellow card.
That's a
Hard
red.
to
That was
believe when you see
intentional.
those images. Fortunately, Alonso
That's
could
a red.
continue playing, and since Robben failed to score, Spain
Uh,
ultimately won the World Cup.
Yeah, deservedly
But
so.
this foul in the Bundesliga didn't have a pleasant aftermath. Number 7. The injured player even sued the other player and the opposing team's coach.
What year was
in
this?
1981,
1981, I got my
against
answer.
Werder Bremen. Ewald Lienen tried to dribble past Siegmann. The Iron Studs cut Lienen's thigh, and I can't show you the leg photos. Otherwise, YouTube would block the video.
Can
The
you
player
show us?
recovered from the injury after 4 weeks,
It
but
looked
sued
nasty.
Siegmann and Otto Rehagel, the coach of Werder Bremen at the time. According to Lienen's accusation, the player had encouraged his teammates to commit the foul. The lawsuit failed, but the incident didn't go unnoticed. In the return match, the coach even sat on the bench wearing a bulletproof vest. There were death threats against him.
Bulletproof
Number
vest. That's
6.
crazy.
Martin Taylor also received a death threat after his foul on Eduardo. We're back in the Premier League. Birmingham City against Arsenal. Martin Taylor's incredibly brutal foul against Eduardo of Arsenal resulted in a broken tibia and fibula. The incident was so shocking that even on TV, replays weren't shown. Taylor was suspended for 3 matches. Eduardo returned to the field after a long injury hiatus, but was never the same.
I'm sorry guys for pausing, but these tackles are brutal and nasty. Right now, I'm literally holding my balls. Let me stand up so I can show you. My hands are literally up here. Like, I'm holding myself because this is just too nasty, bro. Absolutely nasty. I cannot believe what I'm seeing. Other players got sued. Others just like, oh man, this is crazy, bro. This is absolutely crazy.
Number 5. Our number 5 occurred 2 years later, again in a Premier League match. Stoke City's Ryan Shawcross
Oh yeah, this
entered
one.
the duel, made the first contact, and broke Aaron
This
Ramsey's
wasn't
leg.
in Emirates. It was at the Britannia
Shawcross
Stadium
received a
back
red
then.
card and was suspended for 3 matches. Arsenal manager
I thought it was at the
Arsene
Emirates,
Wenger and the rest
correction.
of the team were furious.
It was
19-year-old
in
Ramsey
Stoke.
was making a name for himself in the football world.
He was
but many
19.
feared his career was already over.
Yeah, we all
Fortunately, he
feared
recovered from the
the
terrible
career was
injury
over
and
there. We
continued
all
to
feared
play.
that his career was over.
Now let's move on to a foul that gave the player a nickname. The Butcher of Bilbao, number 4. In the 1980s, Athletic Bilbao and Barcelona had the biggest rivalry in Spain. Bilbao became champions in 1983, Barcelona won the cup, and in their 4th round of the new season, the 2 teams were set to face each other. The skillful Catalans against the tough Basques. Two
Why do you
different
gotta
football
challenge him like that?
worlds. The score was already 2-0
Was that Maradona?
for Barca
Yeah,
when
that's Maradona.
Maradona received the ball in midfield. Goycochea
Fucking hell.
brutally lunged from behind and broke the 25-year-old Maradona's ankles. Maradona had to stay out of the game for several months, and Goycochea received an 18-match suspension.
Yeah,
We've reached
deserved.
the top 3 and
18
we're
is
back in the Premier
deservedly
League.
so. He
Number
deserved
3.
it.
In 2006, Manchester City played against Portsmouth. After a corner kick, Portsmouth player Mendes rushed to clear the ball.
No.
Ah! Oh my
Mendes
God!
was faced with an elbow for no reason. Mendes lost consciousness and had to be treated on the field and then taken to the hospital. The absurd thing is that Thatcher only received a yellow card. What does one have to do to get a red card in England?
That's a red,
Later,
bro.
he was suspended by the Football Association for 8 matches and fined by his own club, being docked 6 weeks' wages as a punishment. Hey, it's not fair to hit others when you're angry, but it's
That's
perfectly
crazy.
fine to hit the subscribe button with
Footflix.
force.
Shout out to
Now,
Footflix for
let's
this
move on
video,
to a
bro. You should
classic
check them
moment
out.
in football.
I know I don't got many
Number 2,
subscribers and
France
viewers, but
versus
go
Germany.
check them out anyways.
In 1982, the 2 teams met in the World Cup semifinals, and the encounter was ruthless. Suddenly, a good opportunity for France. Goalkeeper Schumacher lunged at Battiston and knocked him out with a powerful blow. The player lost several teeth and suffered a spinal
What?
injury. One of the worst fouls ever.
He lost
Schumacher
a
had
few
no
teeth.
chance of touching the ball, and it seemed like he just wanted
I'm
to knock
suing
out
you,
the
bro.
French player.
I'm taking
Here's
you
the
to
absurd
court
part.
on this
He
one.
didn't
If you
receive
challenge me
a
like
red
that,
card, not even a yellow
hey
card.
yo, we're going
Germany
to my
got the
advocate.
semifinal, but then lost to
We're
Italy in
taking
the
this to
final.
court.
Our number 1, perhaps the most brutal foul
Yep,
ever,
Roy
happened
Keane.
in England. Are we really surprised? Number 1, September
Oh, is
1997.
it Eric Cantona?
Manchester United
It's Roy
was
Keane, I
playing
think.
against Leeds. Roy Keane and
Yeah,
Inge Haaland,
we all
or
know
rather,
him.
Erling Haaland's father,
Dad, yeah,
clashed
Erling
several
Haaland's
times
dad.
during the match. 5 minutes before the end, Keane wanted to trip Haaland, but in the process, he injured himself. Haaland leaned over him and shouted to stop faking an injury, but Keane wasn't faking. He'd torn his cruciate ligament and had to be out injured
ouch.
for a long time.
That's gotta be painful.
3.5 years later, the 2 faced each other again. Haaland was playing for Manchester City, the eternal rival of Manchester United. Keane wanted only one thing, to have revenge on Haaland.
You already know who Mr. Roy Keane is, though. Ooh!
He received a red card and a
Ooh!
3-match suspension. plus
I
a
wasn't
fine of
expecting
£5,000.
that.
A year and a half later, he wrote in his autobiography that he wanted to hurt Haaland with that foul, and the English league
That
handed
is
him
nasty.
another 5-match suspension
Bruh.
and a fine of £150,000.
What did he do to you?
But wait, did you know that due to a brutal foul, Ronaldo died on the field for a minute? Watch the video here.
Hey, you know, I'm interested in watching that video. What? He died for a minute? Wow. Like I said at the beginning of the video, the foul that I mostly remember, and I'm still gonna remember for the rest of my life, was that from Ryan Shawcross on Aaron Ramsey. Turns out it wasn't at the Emirates, it was at the Britannia Stadium back then in 2010, and I was so young back then. Seeing that challenge, it haunted me to this day. I ain't gonna lie, it haunted me to this day. Hey, yo, shout out to all those guys who are supporting this channel. And I know I got few viewers, but if you do me one favor of sharing this video to your family and friends and your loved ones, and liking the video too by boosting up the algorithm, liking the video is gonna definitely boost the algorithm of this channel, because this channel has plummeted for the last 9 months. So I want the love and support from you guys, and suggest whatever football video you want me to watch or you want us to take a look at. I know I got few subscribers and few viewers, but I believe you guys are the best. I believe there's gonna be a lot of entertainment coming up this year, and I believe this channel is gonna get up to new heights. Ladies and gentlemen, this marks the end of the video, and like I said, in each and every video that I shoot, I'm planning on starting a Discord account. And if you are well aware of how to work a Discord, let me know down in the comment section, or you can check me out on my Instagram, on my personal Instagram. We can talk, so we can make the Discord and create content together for the community. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching this video up to this very end. I know my English is not that very good, but I try. I'm from Africa, guys. I'm not from England or anywhere in the States. But this marks the end of the video. I'm shooting this currently at 2 a.m. at night, and take care. Peace out.